Semen Retention, the path to truth. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking a little bit more about the practice of SR and how this practice has personally impacted me and my life, and also how it has impacted many men around the world. So taking on this practice, guys, I have noticed some massive shifts and massive transformations, not only physically and emotionally, but mentally, on a whole physiological level. Now, one thing that stood out to me the most on this practice is that it kind of forced for change in my life. You know, it kind of disrupted my way. It kind of disrupted my life in a way in which I had no option but to change. In essence, sort of creating like a fork in my life. You know how you kind of walk through life on a path and then you kind of get to a fork and you have to make either decision, decision A or decision B. And you have to choose to go down one of the paths, otherwise you kind of stay stuck where you are. And whatever path you choose to take is dramatically going to affect your life. So this is what, implementing this practice has done in my life. A way to metaphorically explain it would be to say that the universe, in a sense, picked me up and dropped me in midair, and the nature of wind just took me to wherever I was supposed to land and kind of made me shift into a new dimension or a new way of thinking, a new way of being. So I think this is an extremely powerful practice if you feel as though you're stuck in life or you're stuck on a path where you're not happy, you're stuck in a job you hate, you're stuck in a toxic relationship that you hate and you don't have the courage to, step away from that relationship. It could be anything like this where you're not satisfied with your life, you feel like you're not living to your full potential. It's like when you take this practice on, the universe forces you in the direction to take action and make the choice for that change to make your life better. That's what I found it did for me on a really dramatic level. And it's not easy and it's very uncomfortable because, as we all know, change is very, very uncomfortable. But this practice forces you into that change. It forces you into a better life. And in the moment, then and there, it may not seem like it's the right path for you or it's the right place for you, but the universe and higher power, i.e. God, always knows what's best for you in your life. So from your perspective, it might not look like it's where you're supposed to be or where you're supposed to go, but the power in this puts you in the right place, whether you see it or not. It puts you in the position to live a better life. It kind of makes that leap of faith for you. And you'll notice this by people leaving your life and new people entering your life, situations being turned around, situations that you never thought possible arriving at your doorstep, doors opening and doors closing. So listen, if you are ready for change in your life, if you are ready to go in the direction in order to live a better life, then I highly recommend you take this practice on. And it's going to take a lot of self-discipline, it's going to take a lot of hard work, and it may even take a lot of failed attempts. I know for myself personally, I failed and failed and failed, but I kept pursuing and I kept pursuing and I kept pursuing. And finally, that has led me onto the path of being able to hold on to this practice and not break it. So it's about, you know, not giving up, never giving up. Because when you never give up, you'll eventually get to the place. You'll eventually be able to use the practice for longer and longer streaks without breaking it. And so when you find yourself on these longer streaks, you will unlock your path to truth. The universe will put you on your path, your truth in life. The truth being living a purposeful and happy life. A life that was truly destined for you. That's where this practice will take you. It'll take you to the life and to the very thing that you were born to do on this earth. And that's why I believe in it so much, and that's why it's so powerful. And it comes along with many effects, many ups, many downs. It's an emotional roller coaster, but in the end, if you hold on and you don't give up, it will lead you to your truth, to your path. And in my opinion, this is the only way and the very best way you could ever possibly live. So guys, take this information and reflect on it deeply, because it is extremely powerful, and I believe it can help millions, and it will help you. I can guarantee it. If you keep pursuing, you keep implementing it, and you believe in it, then it will work for you. And then from your experiences, you can share this information to others and, in essence, create a ripple effect that will eventually change the world. Because I will change the world with my perspective, I believe. I believe that's what I was born to do. I was born and I was put on this earth to change it for the better. And I will never give up on this. I will never, ever, ever give up on what I was born to do, and this is what I was born to do. And I believe that SR has been a very, very important tool in order for me to get there. So if you like this information, guys, make sure to like the video and subscribe, because there'll be a lot more coming. And I wish you all a beautiful and happy day. Big peace and love, and we'll see you on the next video.